Dear students, today we are going to discuss about a new concept is called mutation. What is mutation? Mutation is nothing but a sudden heritable change is called mutation. What is sudden change? Usually hereditary material is nothing but chromosomes and genes. So if there is any changes which is occurring either in chromosomes or in genes, which will be called as mutation. So this mutation was first discovered by Hugo de Vries in a plant called Oenothera lamarckiana in 1901. A plant like Oenothera lamarckiana, evening primrose plant, he has studied very deeply about the mutation process. So mutation is nothing but it is a process in which a sudden heritable change which is occur either in plants or animals is called as mutation. So this mutation might be caused by various substances or various agents. The agents which will be responsible for mutation are called mutagenic agents, or it is also called as mutagens. So basically there are two types of mutagenic agents are there. They are physical mutagenic agents and chemical mutagenic agents. So they are called as mutagenic agents. We shall discuss about the types or mutagenic agents in detail later on. Before that, we are going to discuss about the types of mutation. Mutation basically divided into two types, namely gene mutation or point mutation. The second one is called as chromosomal mutation. What is the differences between gene mutation and chromosomal mutation? Gene mutation is nothing but it is a mutation which is occur within the genes of a same chromosome itself. It is called as point mutation or gene mutation. The second category is called chromosomal mutation. The chromosomal mutation might be occur either in structure of the chromosome or in number of the chromosome. So if there is any changes in the number of chromosome, if there is any changes in the structure of chromosome, they are called as chromosomal mutation or chromosomal aberrations. First of all, we are going to discuss in details about the point mutation or gene mutation. So gene mutations are nothing but the mutation which is occur within the gene. So depends upon the various category. These are broadly classified into various types of mutations. On the basis of origin, the mutation is basically divided into two types, namely spontaneous mutation or induced mutation. Spontaneous means which may be the mutation which may be occurs in the absence of mutagenic agents or mutagens. That means automatically, naturally, if the mutation is occurred, that is called spontaneous mutation. The second category is called induced mutation. What is induced mutation? A certain chemicals or physical substances or physiological substances which may cause any mutation, then this is called as induced mutation. That means the mutation which is occurs in the presence of mutagen are called as induced mutations. So on the basis of origin, the mutation is two types, namely spontaneous and induced. Then on the basis of cell type, the mutation is classified. Once again, it is divided into two types. What is the cell type? Whether it is somatic cells or germ cells. What do you mean by somatic cells? Germ cells are nothing but sexual cells. That is either spermatozoa or ovum are called as germ cells. Remaining all the cells becomes under the categories of somatic cells. So if there is any mutations which is occur in somatic cells, then it is called as somatic mutation. This is occurs in non-reproductive cells. That means other than male and female gametes like spermatozoa and ovum, remaining all the cells will be called somatic cells. If there is any mutation is occurring other than non-reproductive cells, which will be called somatic mutation. The second category is called germline mutation, which will be caused in reproductive cells like male and female gametes. Then on the basis of effect of functions, these mutations are further divided into 4 different types. That means, due to the mutation, if the function of the cell is completely stopped, that means it is completely knocked out, that is called loss of function mutation. That means it eliminates normal function. Usual function will be stopped or removed. Such a type of mutation is called as loss of function mutation. Another category is called hypomorphic and hypermorphic. That means if the functions are increased more than the normal, which will be called as hypermorphic mutation. If the function is reduced or lesser than usual normal function, which will be called as hypomorphic. That means the mutation which is caused due to this, if the function might be increases, it is hypomorphic mutation. If the function is reduced or decreases due to the mutation, then this type of mutation will be called as hypomorphic. So next one is called gain of function. So this is a separate type due to the mutation. This is a function which will be caused other than appropriate time. That means the functions may be arises which is not in trigger conditions. So this type of mutation might be causes to produce gain of function. So on the basis of the functions of the cells or the organisms, these are divided into 4 different types. So next category of mutation is on the basis of molecular changes. These are broadly divided into 4 different types: transition, transversions, insertion, deletions. What is transition? Before we are going to discuss about transition and transversion, we should understand about what is purine and pyrimidine. So usually DNA and RNA are made up by a basic nitrogenous bases. These nitrogenous bases are called purine as well as pyrimidine. There are 2 purines are there: adenine, guanine. Similarly, there are 2 pyrimidines also will be there: thymine and cytosine. But in RNA, instead of thymine, this will be replaced by uracil. So overall, there are 5 nitrogenous base are there. Right? Now I shall come to the transition and transversion. That means, as I said just now, there are 2 purines are there. One is adenine, another one is guanine. Similarly, there are 2 pyrimidines are there: thymine and cytosine. See here, in transition type of mutation, a purine is, due to the mutation, a purine is replaced by another purine. That means either adenine is replaced by guanine or guanine is replaced by adenine. This is called purine is replaced by another purine. Similarly, pyrimidine also replaced by another pyrimidine. That means thymine is replaced by cytosine or cytosine is replaced by thymine. These are called as transition mutation. Another type of mutation is called transversion. That means purine is replaced by pyrimidine or pyrimidine is replaced by purine. That means adenine is replaced by thymine. Similarly, cytosine is replaced by guanine. That means here in transition, purine is replaced by purine, pyrimidine is replaced by pyrimidine. But in transversion, purine is replaced by pyrimidine, pyrimidine is replaced by purine. So these are the 2 different types of molecular level of mutations. Third category is called insertion mutation. This is also called as addition mutations. That means 1 or 2 extra nucleotides are joined together along with a normal gene are called as insertion. Insert means you have to add with this. 1 or more extra nucleotides are present. They are called as insertion mutation. Deletion. Similarly, 1 or 2 segments or genes are replaced or nucleotides are removed or missing are called as deletion mutation. 1 or more nucleotides are removed are called as deletion. So on the basis of molecular level, mutations are four different types, namely translation, transversion, insertion, deletion. Then the fifth category is effect on translation. On the basis of effect on translation, four different types of mutations are there. Silent mutations, this is also called as synonymous mutation, missense mutation or non-synonymous mutations. Next one is nonsense or termination mutation. Last one is frame shift mutation. In order to understand about these types of effect on translation, you should understand about codon. Three nitrogenous bases are combined together to form a codon. HC in amino acid, like in RNA like nucleic acid, which will be having uracil, adenine, adenine. These three nitrogenous bases. This is one codon. Similarly, UAG, uracil, adenine, guanine. So these three together to form a codon. Similarly, UGA, uracil, guanine, adenine. This is one codon. So three different types of nitrogenous bases are joined together to form a codon, which are come. So each and every genes which are made up of by number of these codons. So these codons are combined together to form amino acids together to form proteins and so on. We shall come to the point. Suppose if a codon is replaced by another codon which will be producing the same amino acid, that means the amino acid is not changed even though a codon is changed. This type of mutation is called silent mutation or synonymous mutation. Another category, if you are using a codon to replace another codon, then amino acid will be changed. Change in amino acid encoded. This is called missense or non-synonymous. Now third category, if a codon is used to replace by another codon, then the organism will die or stop, or the amino acid will be stopped. This is called termination or nonsense. Create translation of termination codon. UAA, UAG, UGA. These are the codons which will be called as nonsense or termination codons, which will be causing nonsense mutation. Next one is frame shift. What is frame shift? This frame shift is nothing but it is again divided into two types: insertion, deletion. That means this triplet. What is a triplet? This codon. This triplet codon either is increases, this will be called as insertion. If it is decreases, it is called as deletion. So frame shift is the triplets either increases or decreases. On the basis the frame shift will be different. So these are various types of mutations.